Hello, my dear students. I hope you are enjoying my YouTube channel. So, this is my third lecture on collection and presentation of data. And this is third as well as the last lecture on this topic, collection and presentation of data. Tomorrow, I'll come with another topic of statistics, that is measures of central tendency. Okay. So, without wasting much time, let's get started. So number one, what will be the range of the daily expenses of 5 persons? Though it is a questions from measure of central tendency, but it is also included in presentation of data. So I have selected these questions. So what will be the range of the daily expenses of 5 persons? So for individual series, range is the difference between maximum value of the variable minus minimum value of the variable. So 17, 23, 37, 42, 57. So from here the maximum value is 57 and the minimum value is 17. So the range is maximum value minus minimum value difference, that is 57 minus 17, it is equal to 40. So option D is the correct answer. So for question number 1, option D is the correct answer, that is 40 unit to go for calculation. Okay, and number 2, a continuous series can be of which of the following types? Continuous series. Okay, inclusive series, B exclusive series, number C mid-value series, and number D both and A and B. Continuous series 9 to 10, 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 21 to 30, like that. It is a continuous series. Okay, so in continuous series, it may be inclusive series or it may be exclusive series. So the right answer for continuous series is both A and B, not the mid-value series. So a continuous series can be either inclusive series or it can be exclusive series. So the right answer for question number B is D. Option D is the correct answer. So number 3 is assertion and reasoning. Classification facilitates grouping of data based upon similarities and dissimilarities. It's absolutely correct, because we classify data because all variables are of different types. So we have to put the variables of similar variables on one group and other varieties on other forms. So it will be easy for evaluation. Okay, and that this is the correct state. Assertion is correct. And reasoning, classification enables a person to compare various forms of data. Definitely, if it is not classified, then it is very difficult to make comparison, because while classifying, we bring or we make bring together similar types of variables in one group. So definitely it becomes easier to compare various forms of data. And definitely reasoning R is also correct and assertion is also correct. Okay, and let's see what the question says. Reasoning A is incorrect and reasoning A. Assertion A is incorrect and reasoning R is not the correct explanation of it. It's incorrect. It is not correct. Assertion A is false. It is also incorrect. Assertion is correct, but reasoning R is incorrect. It is also wrong. Assertion A is correct and reasoning R is the correct explanation of assertion. This is the absolute correct answer. Assertion is correct and reasoning R is the correct explanation of assertion A. So the right answer for question number 3 is option D, that is assertion A is correct and reasoning R is a correct explanation of assertion A. Okay, and let's move to question number 4. A dash class is one in which either the lower limit of the first class or upper limit of the second class or both are not defined. Open-ended, close-ended, both A and B, and none. See, in close-ended, definitely the limit would be defined. So in case of open-ended, either lower limit or the upper limit or both may be undefined. So open-ended class is one in which either the lower limit of the first class or upper limit of the second class or both are undefined. In case of open-ended series, lower limit of the first class or upper limit of the second class may be missing or both may be missing. Okay, so the right answer for question number 4 is A, open-ended. So in case of open-ended, either the lower limit of the first class or upper limit of the second class, or both are not defined. So I hope you are understanding. Next, textual method of presentation of data is suitable when the number 4, textual method of presentation of data is suitable when the quantity of data is large, small, both A and B, and none of the above. See, in case of small data, then only we can use textual method of presentation of data. So textual method of presentation of data is suitable only if the variable is small. Okay, so textual method of presentation of data is suitable when the quantity of data is small. So the right answer, question number 5, is B. Number 6, stops are the dash of the rows, parts, designation, tools, all the you see there are different contents of the table, and stop is also one of the contents of the tables, and contents are the designations of the rows. Okay, stops are the designations of the rows. It is not the part, it is not the tool, and not all of these. Stops are the designation of the rows. So the right answer for question number 6 is B. So stops are the designations of the rows. Okay, let's move to 7. There are mainly dash forms of presentation of data. There are 4 forms of presentation of data. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are mainly 4 forms of presentation of data, and for information, they are textual form of presentation, tabular form of presentation, diagrammatic form of presentation, and graphical form of presentation. So the 4 forms of presentation of data are textual, tabular, diagrammatic, and graphical. So there are mainly 4 forms of presentation of data. So the right answer for question number 7 is B. Okay. Other is bar diagram is dash dimensional diagram. Diagram may be 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional. So bar diagram is 1-dimensional diagram or single dimensional diagram. Okay, bar diagram is 1-dimensional diagram, or it may be asked a single dimensional diagram. So right answer for question number 8 is A, that's 1. And number 9, dash explain the specific features of the data content of the table which is not self-explanatory, because the table should be enough to contain all the explanations. So sometimes when explanation is not given in table detail, then it should be given in the footnote. Okay, in footnote the clear total explanation should be given. So footnote explain the specific features of the data content of the table which is not self-explanatory. Some data are not self-explanatory, so it needs some explanation. So such explanation will be provided at the footnote of the table. So right answer question number 9 is D. That is footnote. Footnote explain the specific features of the data content of the table which is not self-explanatory. Okay. Dash question number 10. In dash presentation, data is presented with the help of a graph. Textual, tabular, diagrammatic, graphic. The answer is clear, it's a graph, so it should be graphical. Okay, in graphical presentation, data is present with the help of a graph. So right answer for question number 10 is D, that is graphical. Number 11, what type of presentation of data helps the investigator to express views on data? It is definitely textual, tabular, diagrammatic, graphical. Investigator is a textual, because textual method is very suitable for small data and is very helpful for individual investigator. So if we have so the investigator want to express his views, then it is better for him to use textual form of presentation. Okay, so what type of presentation of data helps the investigator express his views on data? It's a textual. So right answer question number 11 is A. And last question but not the least is very important, 12, assertion A. A proportion between vertical axis and horizontal axis of the diagram should be marked. Definitely, while drawing a graph, vertical axis and horizontal axis should be proportionate. Okay, and reasoning B, mathematically, dependent variables are measured on the y-axis and independent variables on x-axis. It means if you take price and quantity, price should be on the vertical axis and demand on the horizontal axis, and price is independent variable. So price is independent variable, so it should be in y-axis. So independent variables, so it is absolutely incorrect. So dependent variables should be on the x-axis, or the horizontal axis, and independent variables should be on y-axis or the vertical axis. So this reasoning B is absolutely incorrect. So the right answer should be assertion A is correct and reasoning R is not the correct explanation of assertion A. Okay, reasoning R is not the correct explanation of assertion A. So the right answer is D. Assertion A is correct. Okay, but reasoning R is not the correct explanation of assertions A. So this is the 10 important question. This is the 10 important question. I think, okay, 10 important questions from collection and presentation of data. So I again will give you the time to take a screenshot. So this is the first part. You can take the screenshot. I'm waiting for a few seconds, 1, 2. Then you can take screenshot of this up to 4. Then from 4 you can take up to 10, and from 10 you can take a screenshot up to 12, and lastly you can take the screenshot of the answer. Okay, so I hope my videos may be helpful to you. So please comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you.